What up, y'all? This is Ladies of KeKe. My name is Dana B.
And I am Cassie J.
So we bring you this finale, finally, harder of the
Don't
Real
do that, Dana. Don't do that.
of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 13, episode 18, How the Wig Stole Christmas. It should have been said how Drew stole Christmas, because
It
unfortunately,
really should have, because
Drew, we were rooting for you, honey. You
were
went
we?
from you went from extremely boring to extremely extra.
She went from boring to okay in the middle, where it was like, okay, all right. Then it was just like,
Like, girl,
okay.
I liked you better when you were born, honey, because you doing the most. Nevertheless, let's go dive in. So
Right.
we're gonna go through the main things that happened because there's a whole bunch of fluff that we ain't gonna really discuss. So Drew and Ralph, her husband, took their son Josiah to meet up at a restaurant or a bakery to meet Josiah's biological dad, aka Old Daddy.
Daddy Ricky.
Right. So I don't know if it was his fault or production's fault, but the meeting was supposed to start at 3. He didn't arrive till 4:13.
He was late.
We don't know if it was production or was him, but that's not a good look. I mean, I didn't know he lives in
In LA.
LA.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought that he was like right around the corner or something from where they are.
But I guess it makes sense when you think about it, because Drew was in LA.
True. Yeah.
And she moved here. So I guess, she said that she had a relationship before, and, so it makes sense. So yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. One thing I will say though is Josiah looks just like his daddy, and Drew
And
got a type. Tell me the Old Daddy and Ralph don't look alike. They could be cousins, first cousins at that.
I didn't see that.
I was just like, that looks. Well, I saw that Josiah was like his biological father, but then it's like, wait, Ralph and his name was Rick.
Ricky.
I kept writing down Old Daddy, but but Ricky and Ralph look, they could be relatives. So I'm saying she got a
I
type.
will say that Josiah was very blunt. He was not very interested in doing this meeting. It was kind of like, you're going to have to prove yourself to me. Like, that was the energy. Like, I mean, I'm not going to just, give you, a thumbs up or no sticker, no star just because you showed up today. Like, you're going to have to work for my affection. I'm not just giving
real. Cause that Josiah, he doesn't. They always say you want to know the truth, ask a drunk person or a child. Don't ask Josiah, because Josiah will tell you the truth.
Josiah was like, they said, why don't you tell him how you feeling?
They was like, you wanna ask why he's here? He's like, I really don't.
No, I don't really care.
No.
And he was like, I can respect. He was like, I can respect your honesty. He said, but I'm here to see you. He was like, okay.
Yeah, and truthfully, it's like that alone. I mean, the guy, he was a good sport though, because he was like, I understand it's gonna take a minute for him to open up to me.
Right.
And then on top of that, you got cameras and production all up in the mix too. So yeah, that little boy gonna,
he's feeling some kind of that's a lot to take in. That's a lot to take in.
It is. So, overall, it was.
He did say that he would want to meet him again at another time.
Yeah. So I think it was a good trip. I'm glad that Ralph was there to be very supportive. So I like that they're willing to move forward. I'm glad that the biological father wants to be in the life, and they're in a good space with it, so.
And hopefully it'll continue.
Yes. So bigs up for that, Drew. That's the only big ups you're going to get on this episode. Let's be clear.
That you absolutely right, because the rest of the show, we're going to drag you. So we're going to move on.
So Kenya has a therapy session. Therapist comes to her house, and they talk about, the status of her and Mark. Now, I this time, all you listeners, I understand where Kenya's coming from. When Mark comes, it will be nice for you to be like, is it okay if I stand over? Because at the end of the day, we're separated. This ain't your house. We're not together. So we need to learn boundaries. It's not even the fact that she said that he's always welcome. It would just been nice for him to realize.
He assumed he was going to be able to stay there, and not only stay there, but you got in the bed with me like we married, like we're a happily married couple.
Yeah, so basically you think you could just shack up over here whenever you want to. It's like, so we're not in a good space. So
we're not talking. We're on the same page.
I will say though that Mark, she even said that Mark is very manipulative, saying that, okay, I'll do this with you, I'll do that, as long as you hold,
Drop
hold
the court
your
cases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no if and or buts. She has to do what she has to do. Not if, well, I'll play along if you do this. It doesn't work that way. You should do the right, what's in the best interest of your child. That's what you should be worried about. So, and then she tries to call Mark, the number's blocked. And the therapist like sure that his phone's not off.
And the phone rings, but he doesn't answer. But then she texts from Brooklyn's phone, and he responds from Brooklyn's phone. And she's like, why am I blocked?
Yeah, why are you blocked?
And he says he can't talk right now.
He's in the hospital. One of his close friends got in a severe accident, and he can't talk. He's in the hospital. Kenya's like, no, sir. This is
like bullshit.
Because you're not going to be in the hospital with your friend.
And that is very true. During that time, you could not go to the hospital. Up north,
because we know, especially not up north. And then it's like, you're saying that one of your close friends is injured. You don't know, something could be wrong with your child. So your close friend is more important than your child?
But she told the truth. She said he was upset because they had got into an argument that morning.
Because he wanted
to all the sexual stuff. And she was like, we're not in that place for us to be having these kind of conversations. So this was him being like a child and retaliating. So it's I'm like, well, fine, I'm going to block you.
So why are you fighting for this man?
Why are you really holding on? Like, why are you, because this is not the first time he's done this. Like you said it, this was his normal patterns and behavior. When he doesn't get his way, he'll do little stuff like this to me. So why are you still just fighting for custody? Why didn't you just go ahead and file? Like, it's been over a year.
Right.
What are you holding on to at this point?
So Cynthia was talking about having a gift exchange for her friend's Christmas. At first, they were thinking about 100. She was like, no, let's do something nice. Let's do something. That's all.
It's hard to find a gift for under $100.
That's rich people's problems. I could find gifts under $100.
Plenty of gifts.
Okay, plenty problems, honey. So they went it up to.
They raised it to 1,000.
So Latoya texted her saying that she's not coming because she don't want to be in the drama. Marlo said
said that she couldn't come,
but she's going to bring her gift. She's going to have her assistant, which is like some kids, to drop off the gift. So the event happens. We're now at the the Christmas party situation at Cynthia's house. I thought it was the cutest thing for her to rent some llamas. I think that's adorable. I want a friend like that. I want my friends, when we have a Christmas party, you rent some llamas. I would be very happy. I'm like, you know what? I got rich friends, honey.
I'm about to say to the other friends out there, she wants to talk about y'all because I'm not renting no llamas.
This girl, you could do it, honey. Give me a llama.
Other friends out there.
Just give me one llama with the lashes and I'm happy.
With lashes?
No, llamas have those long lashes. That's what I meant.
Oh, I'm about to say, now we add lashes to the llama?
So, Drew and
I was very surprised that Candy was the first one there because Candy is normally late or last. So I was very surprised Candy was first.
Portia and Drew are really late.
Pissed. I would have been pissed too.
I would have been pissed. Honestly, Kenya,
I agree with Kenya
too. Because I agree with Kenya this time. Portia's always late. She's late. She's not even
Portia is always late.
And so I would be pissed off too. So they were like, we're not waiting for them. We're eating now. Honestly, I would go, yes, I was here on time. Dinner started this time. Let's start eating.
I didn't see the problem with that. I didn't disagree with them not waiting on them. Portia has been late this whole season. They showed the little run through of all the times that she's been late. It is disrespectful to the person, though.
It is. It's very disrespectful.
And I think it means you don't respect my time.
She is on the outskirt of Atlanta because her and Drew live by each other. They're on the outskirt of Atlanta. They live, like, man, if you know you have an hour drive to get to the next event,
leave early.
Plan accordingly.
You know you're going to do your makeup and you got to get ready. You know it's going to take you 2 hours to get ready. So if the event is at 4, you need to start getting ready at 12.
Make it 11 o'clock just to be safe. Okay.
In case of traffic. Like, you know this. You know you need to plan ahead. You know your event is at 4. You know you start getting ready at 1.
Exactly. And that's what Portia does, and she be hella late. So like we said, someone dropped off Marlo's gift. So they're now playing the white elephant, which is like a Secret Santa type of thing with the numbers.
It's the Secret Santa exchange stealing gift game.
And truthfully, I played this before and I got number 8 because basically, I was the last person. I had the highest number, meaning I could choose whatever gift
Anybody's
I wanted
gift.
to. However, nobody stole anyone else's gifts. So I didn't want to be that girl.
So you didn't want to be that one.
I didn't want to be that girl. And I got the last gift that was there. It was trash. I was pissed because my gift was good. I give good gifts. Okay. I cannot play this type of game. Because again, I always get the short end of the stick. So since Portia and Drew were not there on time,
they got number 1 and 2.
Meaning they're the first and the second persons to pick.
And they thought they had won. They was like, girl, we 1 and 2. They said they don't understand the rules.
Exactly. So do you see how Shamia tried to defend Portia, talking about, well, Marlo, she's not here either. Why can't she be number 3? It's like,
and
Marlo.
She did. Marlo sent her gift. So, and she let them know that she wasn't coming. You didn't tell us that you weren't coming. You didn't tell us that you were running late. You didn't give nobody no heads up or nothing. You just showed up late.
They showed up. They shouldn't have came.
3.5 hours late. 3.5. You shouldn't have came.
You shouldn't have came. Because now I got an attitude when you walk through the door. But
even Cynthia was bothered. And it's very hard for Cynthia to get bothered.
Everyone was bothered. Cynthia, Candy, everyone but Shamia was bothered. Honestly, I would have been pissed. I'm like, y'all could stay at home. For
right.
Real.
You come to bring your gift, you can drop it off. And you can we'll send you yours when we get done.
I would have been pissed, honestly. I would have. So we're going through now. So Portia and Drew came, they got their numbers, everyone picked their numbers or whatever. So now we're going down of how the whole the gift exchange
giving exchange went.
Portia went first. She picked Cynthia's gift. Cynthia's gift was a Tiffany gift. I mean, here's the thing. Tiffany has a lot of nice things.
Plethora.
That are under $1,000. You could have done better than that. But I mean, it was $1,000, so
it was her style and she liked it, and she was confused on why everybody was looking at her, shading her like, what's wrong with my gift? It's Tiffany.
It's Tiffany.
You're right, it's Tiffany, but it was like a beaded bracelet and like a beaded necklace, and we're like,
looks like something I could get from Walmart.
It looked like a flea market type situation, and I was like,
okay.
She was like, I have them on now.
Okay.
Okay.
Drew second one to pick up a gift, and she ended up picking Portia's gift. Portia's gift was a perfume, a very nice, expensive.
Expensive, smell good.
Mallory picked next. She stole Drew's gift, so she took the perfume. Yes. So Drew had to pick again, and she got 10 bottles of wine. I would have been pissed with 10 bottles of wine.
And they clowned her. They was like, this came from the Bailey cellar. This was, she said, she picked the bottle up. She said, I know y'all had the CB at the bottom of this. Y'all soaked it in the sink and soaked the label off. I know this came from Cynthia's bar. I know this came from her wine bar. I know it did.
She's like,
I don't disagree.
Hello. So I would have been pissed, but whatever. So Shamia picks next, and Shamia picks Candy's gift, which was an iPhone 12, the new iPhone 12
Max.
Yes.
256 gigabytes.
Yes, this is the most expensive one, honey.
It's the big boy.
Yes. Cynthia picks next. She picked Marlo's gift, which was cash, honey. I will never get mad at cash.
$1,000 in a box.
It was pretty, honey, pretty. I would
never
get
go to a strip club and throw one.
Why do people just give cash? Let's say you're not a good gift giver. Cash works all the time. I don't know why people be upset with cash. Give me cash. I'll be just happy.
Give me the check.
Thank you. So then Candy picks next. She picked Kenya's gift, which were earrings, some diamond earrings. Kenya swear they're a value of $5,000.
But you heard, so Portia threw shade at that moment. She was like, I mean, anybody can throw out a value.
True.
And Candy was like, but why did you get earrings for us? I guess she felt like that was not a gift that friends give each other. I'll be honest with you. If any of my friends want to give me some diamond earrings, girl, I will take. I didn't understand why she felt like that was not a good gift.
Maybe it's like rich people etiquette. I'm not rich, so I don't know. So maybe it's like a rich people etiquette.
Any rich people that's watching, please tell us, is giving diamond earrings to your friends a poor gift?
I would have been happy.
I was confused on why she had a problem with the earrings.
I thought it was a nice gift, but okay.
I did too. I was confused.
I don't know.
I don't believe it was no $5,000 though, but that's neither here nor there.
Exactly. So Kenya goes next. She picks up Shamia's gift. Shamia got a whole bunch of like a Chanel set, a
Chanel scarf, a pen. Yeah.
And something else. A third thing that was Chanel. Cynthia's assistant picked for Marlo. And so she stole the Chanel gift from
Kenya.
And so Kenya had to pick again, and she picked Drew's gift.
That was the one left, the only one left.
The last one left. Drew got these big old boxes and stuff.
And she was like, I don't know why y'all sleeping on the trio. This is a great gift. And they was like, yeah, I'm sure it is. It looks real Christmassy. Like,
it was trash. Let's be clear. It was trash.
It was the worst gift.
That she thought it was funny. She was the only.
It was a gag gift. It was a gag gift.
Here's my thing. $1,000 gift exchange. There is no gag gift for $1,000 gift exchange. Okay. If it was maybe a $20, sure, why not? 100, no. 1,000, hell no. Okay. Give me a damn gag gift on $1,000 budget. So she got the wig that she wore when she first arrived at Cynthia's house. When they were dragging her for her wigs. So she bought that wig that was already on her head. Donation, $400 donation to Humane Society because they were laughing at her wigs.
And called it a pet.
And then she brought a tape. And she literally brought a
boom box, you guys. A boom box.
Sell boom boxes. Where did she get that from?
She went to the Goodwill.
I've not seen one of those little things since 1902.
She went to a Goodwill. She had to go to somewhere like a Goodwill to find one. I promise you.
And she had a little tape.
And a cassette.
They don't sell them no more. They don't sell those no more.
You probably get them at Walmart. Or maybe, is Radio Shack still in business?
I haven't seen a Radio Shack in a minute. I don't think so.
Maybe she got it from Best Buy. Best Buy might sell them.
So the tape has a recording of the Prophet Lot, talking to Danny, her assistant. And on the tape, all it says is that Prophet Lot says he really likes LaToya. She's married and he's been married before. Basically,
so he understands what she's going through.
He cheated on his wife with his baby mama or something like that. So he understands what that was it.
That's like, literally what it was. I understand what she's going through because I've been married before.
And that she likes her.
I went through a situation when I was with my ex, and that's how, I got my baby mama at that time. And so Kenya was pissed.
She called her a narc.
She was like, I'm not taking that gift. Portia was like, but you do have $1,000 gift though, right?
Right.
She was like, yeah, the wig, that's $1,000. They was like, everybody, that is not $1,000.
Everybody was like, that is not no $1,000 wig. And Portia,
everybody in that room wear wigs. Everybody wears wigs in that room.
What a $1,000 hair feels like. No, ma'am. You got that
from looks like
beauty supply store. Stop.
That's Tyson. That's a Tyson wig. That is not, girl. That's a beauty supply wig. That's a beauty store. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with a beauty store wig. Don't get us wrong. There's nothing wrong with a beauty store wig. But you can't say it's $1,000 wig when you know that was a wig that you put.
Especially when it was already on your head.
It was a worn wig.
It's
And
already,
you not no Beyonce.
it's already
Now, if
shaped
it was
for your
Beyonce.
head. Well, maybe that's the problem. Maybe she doesn't get her wig, shaped for her head. You're supposed to. We get a wig. You're supposed to get it nice
It's
and
customized.
Yeah, maybe she doesn't do that to hers. Maybe, I don't know. Either way, that's tacky.
Listen, if you were somebody like Beyonce and you gave me a wig from your head, that would have been totally different.
Now you're talking about something. But no, ma'am.
But you not
And truly,
Beyonce, so I don't want your wig.
even let's say hypothetically, that she does want to gift $1,000 wig to someone to, and put that in the pot. It should not be a wig that you already worn. It should be a brand spanking new lace, still attached type of wig. Not
But
something that you already.
A wig that people made fun of either. You should not go get the same style that people had already drug in the ground.
Even Portia was like, "Wait, you got $1,000 gift though, right?"
Right, you did get the $1,000. Yeah,
no one's finding it funny. No one's finding it cute. They're all even the fact that even Portia's like,
"Girl, you're going too far." Shamia was like, "Okay, where's the end?" Cynthia's like, "Friend, stop."
Yes,
just stop.
So now when she played the tape, whatever, she knew she had the tea.
She might be vindicated. She was like, yes.
She was like, yes, just listen to it. And nothing was said. And so here comes LaToya. She arrives out of nowhere.
Before LaToya got there, because Candy was like, nothing was said on that tape. What did you expect from us to get from this tape? And she said, and that gift that you just gave was some bullshit. Because if I would have got that gift, I would have been pissed off. She was like, I can't help it if you guys don't want the truth. And so she was like, and so then, yes, as they're sitting there, the doorbell rings and Candy's like, who is that?
Yeah, she lived, that was her house.
Who is that? I was like,
times LaToya. And so they're talking again about the dang on profit situation. Drew is like a dog with a bone. I'm telling you,
I don't know why she's so adamant on proving this fact.
Even if it's true.
So why is that your business?
You're not married to the prophet. You don't have no babies by the prophet. Like, why do you care? Let's say it's true that LaToya did sleep with the prophet and now she done messed up that man's relationship with his baby mama or whatever she is.
Beyonce or whatever.
So what does that do to you? For her to say, you're affecting my family and my children. No, ma'am. And come to find out, she actually did get her baby blessed by her mama. So it's just like,
you should have did in the first place.
In the first place. You act like the prophet that lives in Texas, there's no one else around to bless your baby. Like you wanted to fight this fight for no reason.
This situation was just as bad as the whole Bolo situation. Who cared if Portia slept with him? Who cared if anybody slept with the stripper? If you wasn't married, if it wasn't your spouse, what that person did had nothing to do with you. It didn't affect your day-to-day.
Nothing.
So her being with the prophet didn't affect your day-to-day.
At all. She basically asserted herself. She put her foot, just like Marlo did.
Made it a part of her life. You made this a part of your life.
And you got enough drama. So I don't know why you added more to it. So
Toya does come in and she starts saying that. She was like, you just mad because your husband is in Florida with a woman like me, looking for girls like me. And it was like,
even Candy was trying to tell Drew, was like, you got to stop blaming LaToya because
that man wanted to be with her, and that man wanted to be with her, and that's not her fault.
That is you for you to just blame only LaToya on this situation is ridiculous. And so Candy did have one. It's like,
and she said that tape didn't prove shit.
Standing up, getting up.
And she was like, why are we here listening to this tape? And I was like, but how she responded is how I would have responded in that situation. Like, I'm listening to all this tape, and after a while, it'd be like, girl, shut up. Because this tape that you were so, like, you ruined this whole event trying to be funny and childish, and this tape didn't prove anything. Nothing. It didn't prove anything. All that, she's still trying to make us hear something that wasn't there. She said, no, you heard him say, I know what I heard him say. He said
liked
that he was
Toya.
married and he was engaged 3 years ago and he liked Toya. Okay, so what? Is he engaged now?
And now that's what she got.
They must have broke up or something when he went back to Texas.
She don't know.
Okay,
so why are you fighting it for? She kept talking about you just coming to church just to sleep.
Just to get some dick.
So
a lot of people do that. A lot of people go to church to get dick.
Plenty, trust. Even men go to churches to find women. Let's be clear. So at this point, Latoya and Kenya leave. It's funny how Kenya left with a bottle.
She just said, I'm gonna get some of this bottle. She came with nothing, she's leaving with nothing.
So she they left, they were leaving, but then Latoya says that she forgot her bag. So she comes back in there, instead of just grabbing her bag and leaving, she decided to come back in and sit down a little bit. I was like, okay. So then her and Drew go back at, they're going back and forth. And then Latoya decides to throw the wig at Drew. That was taking it too far, Latoya, because honestly, you literally said you didn't want to show your ass at Cynthia's house, and that's what you did. She took it too far too. Latoya, you have to throw a ding on wig.
An altercation by throwing it, and then that made Drew feel like she needed to get up and try to fight you. So she comes and lunges at you. They hold her back. Kenya's like, I thought you said you was from Chicago. I didn't see no Chicago come out of you. Okay, Kenya, you say you from Detroit, but we don't see you throwing hands either, so shut up.
Exactly, because when Portia did throw them hands, your behind started to, oh my gosh, she's an animal, da da da. So stop. I didn't like that.
Floor like this.
I ain't like that either, because trust and believe, if she did hit somebody, you'll be so quick to damn sue, so stop. But after they started to get all rowdy, and the party was over, Cynthia's like, y'all got to go.
Cynthia said, it's time for y'all to get out of my house. This is my house.
Wait, Portia was like, I did good this time. I ain't do nothing.
She was like, but I did good. Right. Okay, let's just let the record reflect that I did good.
And that's the carolers. That's messed up that they're leaving the carolers without their singing. I like carolers too. So it was a good idea. Too bad your friends is ratchet, Cynthia.
I'm about to say, you just got ratchet friends that don't know how to act. You should feel embarrassed that you tore up that lady's house. You owe her an apology. You need to hire somebody to come and clean up that mess.
Yeah.
You tore up that lady's house and you broke her furniture. You need to pay for her furniture. What furniture? Somebody's paying for this.
For my
furniture. Yes. Whatever it was they broke, because she said, y'all don't came in and tore my house, you know, broke my furniture. Whatever is broke, someone is paying for this. I'm not filing no claim on my insurance company. You're paying for this.
I know that's right.
Return that wig, get your money back.
That wig ain't worth them $60, if that. And that's with taxes. Come on now. Talk about some damn $1,000. This is $1,000 worth of bundles. Girl, you don't get your money back because you got gypped, honey.
You need to find you another stylist.
Okay.
You need to find somebody else to do your wigs then if they charge you $1,000 for that.
You live in Atlanta. You know how many wig just in Atlanta? Just
her wigs come from LA.
Even LA, they got what? Kimberly? What's her name? Kim Kimball?
Kim, yeah.
Call her up. She'll do your hair.
Anybody in there, her whole staff, it's a bunch of them. They had a whole TV show with a bunch of people in there that did them.
For you to live in LA and Atlanta and your wig looking that dry and dusty. Bless her heart.
You over here in hair capitals and you can't get your hair.
Especially Atlanta. Girl, her wigs are tacky. You know?
There's no reason why anybody on that show should have raggedy hair. You got people on your cast that sell hair.
Yeah, yes. Portia, Marlo, and they wigs be looking good. Why don't you?
You got somebody that got a hair care line. How you up here?
Wow. So there's no excuse.
You better call Portia, get you some bundles, some real bundles, and then somebody make you a wig.
Or someone get someone to install it in your hair, baby. Again,
maybe her hair might not be able to handle it.
The wig capital is Atlanta, honey. They got them real good laces, honey.
Good lace.
It look like that came from your scalp laces.
Look, that's a good lace, Savannah.
Good lace. Y'all always ramble about nothing. That's all we got. That's the end of this season. We got 3 parts of the reunion.
Is it 3 parts?
There's 3 parts. There's 3 parts of the
Okay.
reunion. And that's it. So until next time, y'all. Bye, guys.